Alright guys, it's part 3. I'll talk maybe 40 minutes, I'm done. I'm gonna upload the video and I go to the store and get my beer. And I'll get food tonight too, because I need to eat. Well, there's leftover rice, but I'm not feeling that right now. I'll just get food. I might get, I don't know. I might get pizza. Pizza is cheap. It's like $13, right? Yeah. Snack Shack is good, but Snack Shack's more expensive. Snack Shack's like $20 for 5 hot dogs. So I might just get the slices of pizza, I don't know. Or I might get McDonald's, I don't know. Maybe like 4 McDoubles at McDonald's, I don't know. McDonald's is annoying though, I don't like McDonald's. Yeah. 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 Ivan, so that's why they're known as gods. We usually Ivan, so that's why they're known as gods. Yeah, they're known as gods. They're known as like the gods of the money system in the world. They're known as gods because they have so much power and they're controlling they have the power, they have all that power and they have that control. Just like me and Vijay are the gods of the heavens, we also have that power. We have the keys to the kingdom, and at the same time we're also controlling the universe. So you have the guys who are bigger, who create the universe, who are controlling the universe. And you have the guys who are controlling the whole financial system in the world. But me and Vijay are bigger than gatekeepers because we're controlling the whole universe. They may control the money in the world, but they're not controlling the whole universe. Me and Vijay are controlling the whole universe. We're bigger than them, and they know it. That's why they got filled with their envy. Yeah, like who does this man Ivan think he is coming here with his wife, and just making all this money and getting with her just all himself and taking my house away from me? And they got filled with envy. Separate them, lock the doors on them, have them pay. Yeah, they became filled with double envy. They're wicked people. And they chose to start the war against God. This is not my war. This is their war. I did not start this war. They're the ones who started the war with me and Vijay, man. It's not me, man. I came here with Vijay to be king queen, and they fucking betrayed me, man. They're supposed to open the door for me and Vijay and let us be together, but they got filled with envy, and they chose to lock the doors on us and start a war against God, knowing they can't win. I came with the keys for a reason. That way the gates can't beat me, man. I have the keys to the game. They can't guard the door on my Zane's, man. I have the keys, and they know it. And that's why they're so desperate to trap me with sharing with death. And even then, I'm like, man, I'd rather wake up one day than have you do like that, man. No way. I'm not going to have you destroy my life with that. You fucking crazy. Sharing with a garbage trash with justice. You're crazy, man. No way. Yeah. That's why the world sees the gatekeepers as gods, because they're so rich. They're controlling all the money in the world, man. I don't know, $460 trillion that's made around the world. They control all that, man. That's fucking crazy. That's why me and Vijay will be shocked. Yeah, Serene will tell Vijay, yeah, Vijay, I'm the gatekeeper. I was acting. You're the gatekeeper? Yeah, I own Hollywood, Vijay. I could have opened the door for you, but I didn't. That's why Vijay will figure everything out. That's why once with Vijay, she's running with me, Vijay. Just she takes her things and she runs the fuck away with her husband and I in America once I pay the fee, Vijay. She runs with me. It's just me and her together, right? Well, we'll become friends with the Hollywood 7 team and the head chefs like Eric Rezahaki. I'll become friends with all those guys, but like most of the time it's just me and Vijay alone together. You know what I'm saying, hanging out. Because we're not king and queen, we'll live in that mother life. We're floating on top of the world. We'll live in the life, yeah. Samsara. Yeah. That's how you know Victoria Justice, what she really cares about is just being with me, because I'm VJ's baby, man. I'm VJ's husband, who's why. Yeah, I mean, as long as I have you, I'm happy. I don't need anyone else. Yeah, Victoria Justice doesn't really care about her family. Her family are actors, man. They don't like VJ, man. They lock the doors in her and they cause that mess. They obviously don't like Victoria Justice. They're acting. They don't like Victoria Justice. Just like my family, they don't like me either. That's why once VJ finds out their true nature, she's waiting for me. And once I pay the fee and I save her, she takes her things and she runs away with me, obviously. I take my money, I take my wife, and I run. I escape from the gatekeepers on a wicked empire that they own, man. Because Ivan, like right now, you may be all calm, but once the moment happens, you're gonna find out who they really are and how dirty and wicked they really are. They're devils. And all I'm thinking about when I pay the fee is just getting over with and taking my money, taking my wife, and running away, man. Like after I die, I just take. Okay, Ivan, you release your balloon. I release my book. I say my father goodbyes, and I run away. I run with Victoria Justice. I run the fuck away with VJ, man. I take my money and I run. Yeah. Yo, Ivan's a lucky one, man. He beat the gates and he escaped from their wicked empire, as I did. I have the keys. That's why I gotta give you the keys, Ivan. That way you can escape from the gatekeepers' wicked empire that they own in Hollywood. You're not under the gatekeepers, you get your freedom with VJ. Even VJ get our freedom. We get to make our billions again. We have our freedom. I mean, that's why I gotta give you the keys, Ivan. That way you can get your freedom too. Because the keys is a ticket to financial control and wealth. It's also a ticket to freedom. And Victoria Justice wants her freedom with me. She doesn't want to be a dirty slave in the Hollywood system, dirty slave in the Hollywood system. She wants her freedom with me, man. Yeah, hence why she'll preach me so much, I'm saying. And hence why I choose to live with VJ, because I'm the one who did this for me and you, man. Without me, you would have been in Hollywood, seeing hell with a shitty career, and I got you out. And now you control the money with me, and your keys are no longer useless. They're worth a lot. And you're now a multi-billionaire with me, and you're welcome. There you go. Somebody said, Ivan, how much money do you have your book, by the way? I made $20 on my book. You made $20 on your book? Ivan, yeah, I did, VJ. She's like, holy shit, that's a lot of money, I know. Yeah. So to be shocked, yeah. Ivan, are you lying? Did you really make $20 billion? $20 billion with a B? Oh my god, she's like, holy shit, that's a lot of money, Ivan. She's shocked, VJ. Holy shit, that's a lot of, like, Ivan, we won the lottery with that money, I know. Yeah. So, Ivan, thank you, man. Like, you saved me, man. You got me out of Hollywood, and you did this for me. I appreciate you. She'll say thank you, you know. Thank you, baby. You know, saying, yeah, you're welcome. And hence why it's fair. I choose where we live. Living in Vancouver, Canada, that's where we're living. It's fair. I fucking died for you, and I made these billions for me and you, and I got you well. You now have the control and freedom with me. It's fair, VJ. I choose to live. We're living in Vancouver, Canada. That's where we're living. Obviously, some saying. No, it's fair. Yes, VJ. I'm the one who made this money for you, and I saved your ass. I choose where we live. We're living in Vancouver, Canada. I don't want to live anywhere else. I want to live in Vancouver, Canada. Vancouver, Canada's beautiful. I want the States, VJ. I don't want to live in your filthy country. I don't want to live in the States. I'm already a Canadian citizen. I don't want to do all that annoying paperwork. I got my money. I got my Canadian money and my $20 billion in Canadian money. It's easier if I just live in Canada, VJ. But VJ, you have to have to do all that annoying paperwork, which is annoying. You can hire someone to help you with all that. Because VJ is not Canadian. VJ is American. Whereas I'm Canadian. I don't have to do that paperwork. I just have to change my health card, change my a British Columbia health card. I no longer have a Quebec license. I have a British Columbia license. I have to make a few changes, but everything's easy for me because I'm already a Canadian citizen. Like me getting my Scotiabank bank card is easy for me. I'm already a Canadian citizen. But Victoria Justice is not a Canadian citizen; she's American, and she has to do paperwork, obviously, which is annoying, obviously, right? Really annoying, obviously, yeah. 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 Just in case they come in, guys. Yeah. Yeah. So Ivan, you'll get paid. Yeah, I'll get paid in my Canadian money. My $20 million in Canadian money because I'm a Canadian citizen. And PayPal, they pay you monthly. So I have to wait. Hence why I want to say my final 30-day goodbyes to Elmer, obviously, before I get the check. And the day happens, I get the check. It's like, yeah, $20 billion has been wired into your bank, and I'm like, holy shit, man. $20 billion, man, that's a fucking lot of money, man. Yeah, man, I cry, man. But I've been poor my whole life. I don't know what's like to be a billionaire. I'm finally a billionaire, man. Yeah, because I've been poor my whole life, so I don't know what it's like to have that kind of money, right? And I finally hear, yeah, Father. Even though I hate the keys and I have anxiety, I now understand why you gave me the keys. Yeah, Ivan, you happy, man? Had I not given you the keys, you never would have got your freedom, and you would have been sharing with our guards who are just forever the world, Ivan. That's why I gave you the keys. That's why God gave me the keys. That's why I can get my freedom, financial control of VJ. And a fresh VJ all to myself. That's why he gave me the keys. And I was able to make my 20 minutes off my book. The best one's all written out, by the way, right? As a whole world will be buzzing about Isaiah's book when I release it. It's crazy, man. What will be the main fame down the streets? The main fame is me and VJ's relationship. You guys don't know what it's like for me and VJ to be together because we're the perfect couple. Obviously. At the same time, my book, Zanus, who is the greatest fans I've ever written. The world will be buzzing about, oh my god, did you read Ivan's book, man? It's a fucking sick book, man. Yeah. And I see John Cameron Robert there exploding all the movie puns. Holy shit, that's a fucking amazing story. Yeah, it's the best story ever told, man. Greatest fan story ever told, man. It's an amazing book. And when you guys remember, we'll finally hit your mind, yeah, this is the greatest fans I've ever written. No book can top this. And if Ivan turns this into a movie, looking at the greatest movies ever made, yeah, looking at the greatest movies ever made. Peter Jackson might even tell me, yeah, Ivan, this will be better than my Lord of the Rings. Well, tell me that. Yes, Lord of the Rings has richer worldbuilding, richer language of the elves and everything, but the story is not as good as Zanus. Zanus is a better story. Yeah. So, Sarah? Yeah. 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 My VJ, you happy? You finally get to be. You finally get to be in a real movie. I can't wait to go with you. I know, sweetie. I'm excited too, man. I'm excited for the movie. Yeah. I can't wait to go with you. Yeah, she's all excited for the movie. Yeah, she is. Yeah. Yeah. So Zanus will be like Lord of the Rings. It'll be something like Lord of the Rings, Zanus. Except it's a different world, but it's like Lord of the Rings, Zanus. Yeah. It's like Lord of the Rings. As that Peter Jackson will be shocked. You're giving me a $3 billion budget? Yeah, $3 billion. Like, what, billion per volume, Ivan? I'm like, yeah. He's like, holy shit, you're almost out of the water, Ivan. Lord of the Rings, I only made that for $90 million, Ivan. Like, Ivan, like, we made Lord of the Rings for $90 million. The movie looked amazing. I can only imagine technology in your movie, Ivan. You're looking at regular technology better than even Avatar, I know, Peter. Ivan, everything we're going to be devils and demons, man. Like, the most heard things will be history, I know. Looking at, we can build unheard of sets, unheard of costumes, armor, and weapons, get the best cameras, update the cameras, the best over the cameras, best drones, best visual effects equipment. Like, you're looking at a revolutionary technology, Ivan, for the world building. You're looking at a war that'll blow my helmsy war out of the water, Ivan. I only put like $35 million towards the two towers, Ivan, and the war was amazing. Like, you can only imagine how amazing your war will be. Yeah, I gave Peter an unlimited resources, or Mel Gibson if I choose Mel Gibson, right? Wherever I choose, right? Yeah, I gave him unlimited resources wherever I choose. That's my director. Yeah. Some sour. Ivan, can I have a bit more of that box set, Ivan, before we box it out? I'm like, no, Peter. $850 million is enough. I'm not paying more money. Stop being greedy. Because I know I'm going to make my tens of millions on the movie. I'll give Peter $850 million of the film profits. That's a good deal for Peter. He gets his $85 billion base, which is $100 million in New Zealand money. $100 million for Peter Jackson for 4 years of work is a good contract for him. And he gets the perks. He also gets his promo money too, like $500K for the promo money. That's good money for Peter. And the magazine shoots and all stuff. And I'll give Peter $250 million for the game and $200 million for the merch. The profits of the merchandise and the game. What about $500? I'm like, Peter, man, stop being greedy. You're not worth it, man. I'm not going to have you do it, man. No, you get $250 million and $200 million. And your $850 of the film profits. And you also get your speaking fee money, which is probably around that $5 million range in speaking. What about $10 million, $50 million? I'm like, no, Peter, man, you get an equal amount of the actors. I'm not paying more money, man. Stop being greedy. Okay. He's a greedy big Peter, yeah. I think I get more than that for the world tour. I'm like, no, Peter, you got to equal out the actors. Stop being greedy, Samsara. Yeah. So Peter might, because Peter knows me and VJ are going to make, I don't know, our 70 million, 60 million, 70 million in speaking. Peter might want a nice maybe $50 million of that. I'm like, no, Peter, man, you got to equal out the actors. I'm not paying more money, man. Stop being greedy. You signed your $1.6 billion deal. You use your own money. It's a massive contract for you. I'm not paying more money for you. Stop being greedy. You don't make this in Hollywood. You make like what, $75K for Comic-Con? Yeah, and I make like $200K for Comic-Con. Yeah, you're gonna make like your $5 million speaking. Yeah, but I deserve a bit more than that, man. Can I ask like maybe like $12 million that item? I'm like, no, Peter, you get an equal amount of the actors. I'm not paying more money, man. Stop being greedy. I'm not giving you any more. Maybe just money, man. You're fucking greedy, man. You're greedy too. Like, you and V's are gonna make, I don't know, you're $70, $80 million in speaking. Yes, because we're the boss. That's why we're making way more than you guys. I'm so nice to give you guys a nice piece of it. You're gonna make, I don't know, $5 million in speaking. That's a lot of money, Peter. You're just greedy. You want more money. It's a deal, Ivan. Whatever, man. Yeah, Peter, you pissed off. Yeah, I deserve a bit more of this. I'm like, Peter, I'm not paying more money, man. Stop being greedy. This is enough. You don't make this in Hollywood, Samsara. Don't hate him, saying, yeah. Samsara? That's why Scotch will blow out the water. As a Hollywood actors are going to be pulling in their 2, 3, 4, 5 million speaking, even maybe a bit more, maybe even 6 million speaking. Whereas me and Vijay are taking the majority of the money, but I'm still making sure they get paid. Obviously, that's why me and Vijay are our boss, man. We're making like all of me and Vijay's contracts are huge deals. Like, our speaking fee deal is like an $80 million deal, man. Me and Vijay's deal, man. We're speaking. It's a huge deal, yeah. Because I'm going to tell the venues to charge the fans like $80. That way we make more money. Hey, charge the fans $80, that way we make more money. Instead of $40. Tell them that way the actors can make more money. $80 is worth it for an hour and a half seeing Ivan and VJ and the actors speak. That's worth it. Because when me and VJ speak, we put on a show. Obviously. You VJ put on the show when we speak, right? We're both interested. See, I'm only the main show. You don't hate me. But VJ is a part of the main show. Me and VJ we put on the show when we speak. We're the main event. Obviously, the actors are the side tension because the actors are getting paid a lot of money. They're going to give the fans a good experience. Obviously, John Boyega will give the fans a good experience. Yvonne, Joe J, you know what I'm saying? G1s and all. They're going to give the fans a good experience because they're getting paid, man. They're getting paid big bucks. Yeah. Excuse the noise, you might hear the television talking, right? I don't know. Someone talking to you when they're watching TV upstairs. Yeah. And Peter Jackson's age, that's a good deal for Peter Ivan. Sign us up, yeah. Like Ivan, like a 1.6 billion. Yeah, Peter signed like his 1.3 billion deal in Canadian money. 1.4 billion deal in Canadian money, which is like 1.6 billion his American money, is in New Zealand money. That's a huge contract. 1.6 billion deal for Peter Jackson. But even what he's making is pocket change compared to how much Peter making. That's why Peter wants a bit of that. He might push for $2 million. I'm like, Peter, no, man. I'm going to be very strict. I'm not paying you $2 million. You're not worth that, man. I'm not going to give you $2 million of my money. You're fucking crazy. Ivan, it's nothing. I'm like, Peter, you're getting greedy. I'm not going to sign you to a $2 million deal. I'm not going to pay you that, man. You're ripping me off. Get your 1.6. You don't make this now. You made $250 million for fucking Lord of the Rings. And I'm paying you way more than what you made for Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit, Peter. Peter Jackson only made maybe his, I don't know. Peter Jackson made his like 200 something million for The Hobbit and 250 million for Lord of the Rings. Yeah, I heard Peter made about like 100 million for Unexpected Journey. He made like another like 80 million for Destination of Smog. In the third movie, he made like $60 million, Peter, of the profit. So Peter made that his 200 something million for The Hobbit. I'm paying way more than what he made for The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings, Peter. He's just greedy. He wants a bigger chunk of the pie. I'm not giving Peter Jackson more money. And same goes for Mel Gibson too. What I'm paying you, Mel's enough. I'm not paying more money. I get more of that money. No, Mel, this is my final offer. It's a deal. I don't make this Hollywood. Yeah, Mel, you don't make this in Hollywood. If I choose Mel, right? You don't make this in Hollywood. Yeah. Some siren. Yeah. Yeah, man, fuck, man, I fucking envy you, man. You and VJ, like, yeah, all of me and VJ's contracts are, all of me and VJ's deals are massive mega deals. So the Sony Microsoft deal for the game is a deal worth billions. The movie and merch deal with Amazon is worth billions, and the speaking fee deal is worth tens of millions. As me and VJ are pulling in our 50, 60, 70, 80 million, even 100 million in speaking, and for speaking alone, man. That's how me and VJ are getting paid. I was like, yeah. I was like, yeah. Me and VJ are getting paid. Yeah, the big bucks. The actors are getting paid too, but the actors are making peanuts for speaking compared to how much money VJ are making. But I'm still making sure they get paid a lot of money, right? Even though me and VJ make, I don't know, $7 million in speaking for Zanus, I'm still giving the actors maybe $5 million of my money each. So I'm making sure the actors are getting paid. So even though I'm very greedy, I'm generous to make sure the Hollywood actors get paid. But if they get greedy and more money, I'm not paying you guys the money, man. Like you guys are not the main event. Me and VJ are. I don't hate us, I'm saying. Me and VJ are the main event, not you guys. You guys are the side tension. But because they're in my movie and they're famous stars, they're also part of the main event. Okay, guys, because you're getting paid a lot of money, make sure you give the fans an experience. Yeah, I will, and the actors will crack jokes. They're not me and VJ. They're not funny like me and VJ, but they're gonna do the very best to be funny. You know what I'm saying? But they're not funny. You know what I'm saying? And they crack jokes, and the fans laugh, and they give them a good experience at the world tour. Peter Jackson will give the fans a good experience. Guillermo Toro will give the fans a good experience because they're getting paid. I don't know, they're $5 million in speaking. That's a good deal for them, right? For the world tour, yeah. Because I will be bringing Guillermo del Toro with me too. Because Guillermo del Toro is my assistant director. He'll be involved a lot during production too, helping out Peter a lot too. Obviously, taking the stress off Peter Jackson. Guillermo del Toro. Yeah, he'll be coming on the world tour too. Guillermo del Toro, obviously, right? Yeah. Yeah. How much we pay Guillermo del Toro? I can pay Guillermo del Toro $6 million for the 4 years. That's a good deal for him. He's my assistant director. And Rock, I'm big on some of the actors. Okay, yeah, Guillermo del Toro, to keep you happy, I'll give you a nice $22 million of the film profits. You can give Guillermo del Toro a million, maybe $3 million for the merch, but he doesn't get any money off the game. Give Guillermo del Toro a nice $22 million of the film profits. That way he gets paid. That's more than what he makes in Hollywood. In Hollywood, he makes, I don't know, was it $8 million or something like that? $9 million for assistant director. It's a good deal for him, obviously. Holy shit, man! Like, you're kind of the wire. Like, you're paying me this as an assistant director. Assistant directors make nothing on with Ivy. Yeah, Guillermo del Toro. I'm still making sure you get paid. But if you get greedy and you want like $34 million of the film profits, Guillermo del Toro, I'm not going to pay you that. You get $22 million. Well, you're happy and you get paid and he works hard for you. That's a good contract. Guillermo del Toro signed almost. He signed like his $30 million deal. With the speaking fee money, he signed like a $31 million deal. It's a massive contract. Guillermo del Toro doesn't make that in Hollywood. Yeah. But he's not making the kind of money Peter's making because Peter is way bigger than Guillermo del Toro. Peter Jackson's a multi-billionaire. He's worth like $1.7 billion. He's huge. By then, he might be worth $2 billion. Peter Jackson's huge. That's why I'm paying him the big bucks. He's much bigger than Guillermo del Toro. That's why he's making way more than Guillermo del Toro. But I'm still making sure Guillermo del Toro gets paid. Well, as my assistant director. We're helping out Peter Jackson direct the movie, right? Or Mel Gibson if I choose Mel. I don't know. Mel Gibson, too? Yeah, I might choose Mel, right? Yeah. 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 That's if he's like, cheers, Ivan. Yeah, me and VJ signed mega deals, man. Yeah. You know, Ivan and VJ are so boss. Even their speaking food deal, even our speaking food deal is like an $80, $70 million deal. It's a huge deal, man. Me and VJ are going to pull in like, I don't know, 50, 60, 70 million speaking, man. For speaking alone. Yeah. That's why Peter Jackson wants to make a shot. I can ask like $20 million. I'm like, no, Peter, man, you got to equal out the actors. I'm not paying more money. Stop being greedy. So I'm sorry. Yeah. Ivan, it's nothing. I'm like, Peter, you're pissing me off, man. I'm not going to give you more of my money, man. I'm already paying you enough for the movie contract. I'm not paying you more money for you. Stop being greedy. I more than that. And I'm like, no, Peter, stop being greedy, man. I'm just messing, man. That's a deal, man. I want to bring a check. I know, Peter, you're getting greedy, but I'm not paying more money, man. Stop being greedy, man. You don't make this on me. This is more than we made with the Hobbit Lord of the Rings. I gave you on the budget too. Forget that, right? And better perks. It comes with perks too, Peter. You're getting nice perks for the company, right? For the movie project, yeah, it comes with perks. All the Hollywood actors, their deal comes with nice perks, man. You get to part out me and BJ's $1 billion house. Or like $100 million unique 71 yacht. Because I want to buy that yacht. Victoria was like, that's a beautiful yacht. Let's buy that. That's a beautiful yacht. Yeah, the unique 71. That knife look. Yeah, you buy that yacht, and I'll buy a smaller, maybe like $25 million one. That's more for me and VJ's personal stuff, like our sleepovers and everything. And the bigger one's more for the business, like the parties, the tables, all that stuff, right? With the actors and the crewmen, all that stuff, right? Hollywood Lord of the Rings crewmen, yeah. I'm sorry. Because I'm gonna have that talk with VJ. Hey VJ, I made $20 billion for me and you. Do you want to build like you want to be cheap and build maybe a $250 million house, or you want to build like a $1 billion house? Ivan, are you kidding me? Let's build the $1 billion house, man. That's unheard of. Yeah, $1 billion house like Batman, man. I showed you the Dark Knight, that garage. Yeah, a $1 billion house is unheard of. Where the Howard actors were shocked. Ivan, VJ, this is your house? I'm like, yeah. Like, holy shit, man, you have a nice place here. I know. They're shocked, man. They get to part up there with my $1 billion house, man. Like, executives in Hollywood don't own $1 million houses. They own like $20 million houses, $50 million houses, $10 million houses. As I'm pretty sure sometimes the actors have parties at the executives' houses in Hollywood, right? Well, my house is a $1 billion house. It's something unheard of. Well, the Howard actors are shocked. And you guys will see my house in my documentary, my George Lucas documentary, the second part, right? The reaction documentary. You're going to see me be just $1 million house, man. It's unheard of. And it's like, oh my God, this is my dream. This is so beautiful. I know. It's beautiful, man. Yeah. $1 billion house, man. That's fucking nice. That's unheard of. Yeah, that's like Incredibles 1. What you see Incredibles 1, yeah, something unheard of, yeah. My VJ, do you like this house better than your house in Hollywood? Are you fucking kidding me? That house is a piece of shit compared to this house. I know. Victoria Justice has a very nice house, but the house she bought is probably maybe a $1.52 million house, Victoria Justice house, right? It's not the $1 billion house me and her are going to build. We're going to build like a $1 billion house, man. So I'm going to hurt it, man. Yeah. 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 So $1 billion, everything in the house is completely upgraded and pimped out. You have like automatic doors, you have a GPS speaking. Remember the Iron Man clip I showed you? Yeah, you have GPS speaking. Like $1 billion is even more top notch than that house in Iron Man. The house in Iron Man that Tony Stark owned, that's maybe a $350 million, $400 million house, $350 million house. Like me and VJ are gonna build a $1 billion house, man, where everything is pimped out. We even have like an unheard of like high end elevator with the GPS and everything. We have an unheard of like big pool, Olympic pool. You know what I'm saying? We have our own jacuzzi room. I want to build a jacuzzi room in the upstairs floor. EVJ go to the jacuzzi. I have jacuzzis in the pool room and also in the upstairs, in the main floor, the third floor. Yeah, because my idea is the only way to enter EVJ's house, you have to go in the garage. And we have the remote. We also have the code. We type in the code of the remote, and the garage door opens. It's like an automatic door. And you have this like tunnel in the garage that leads to the garage. It's something I heard of like Batman. You know, remember the Batman clip I showed you, the Dark Knight? Yeah, a garage like that. And we have our elevator, we have a pool room, we have our living room, our luxury kitchen, our terrace outside, our jacuzzi room, our private IMAX studio room. I might build a room for my dogs because I want to own dogs. I want to have pets, obviously dogs. And we have another upstairs. We usually have our luxury like room. Yeah, everything is pimped out, man. In the house, something $1 billion is unheard of, man. That's fucking unheard of, yeah, man. When me and PJ make plans to build our house, and we talk to the architects, they're gonna ask us, Ivan, how much money you put towards your house? I'm like, $1 billion. Like $1 billion towards your house, Ivan? I'm like, yeah. How high tech is that, Ivan? That's a realization of technology, man. Like that's unheard of, man. Most people in the world don't own $1 billion houses. The gatekeeper is easy for it to own $1 billion houses, no problem. They have tens of trillions in the bank, but me and VJ can now afford. When I make $20 million off the book, I can easily afford to put $1 billion towards my house. It's pocket change. Me and VJ will still have billions in my bank account, right? It's a good investment. But we give the Howard actors a good experience. After they signed their contracts, they parted up my house, my yacht. Yeah. That's why Scotch is blow out the water. And all the Hollywood actors are going to beg. Like John Vega, Yvonne Joe, all they're going to beg. Look, guys, you can beg all you want. You're going back to Hollywood. You're going to be left behind. Don't hate him. And you're going to be left behind. You're going back to Hollywood. Don't hate him. And yeah. But they're really going to beg, man. Ivan, please, man. I want to career for Sky Source. Look, man, you're not good for the great state we can be Ben Affleck and Matt Damon. You're not good, Samsara. You're not good for the movie. You don't hate him. So yeah. 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 That's what VJ cries at me. Because does not want to miss out on that life I'm living, right? Yeah, I don't want to miss out on that life Ivan's been living when he's king, man. Fuck that. I want him to save me and get me out of Hollywood. I want to be with him, man. And it's pretty exciting going to stay with him for the movie and do all the personal stuff with him. Yeah. George Justice has personal dreams with me and career dreams with me, too. Yeah, I'd love to be a famous movie star with Ivan and get paid my billions for it. Yeah. Because me and VJ's movie contract is in the tens of millions. It's not like a $20 million deal like the Hollywood actors. No, man. It's in the billions. It's a huge deal. Me and VJ will be the highest paid movie stars in the world and the most famous movie stars in the world. There's nobody like us. We're the highest paid movie stars in the world, man. We're making our tens of millions. And that's just the movie. You also have the merchandise. You also have the game. You also have speaking earnings. If I go speaking, which I most likely will, the speaking money deal is a huge deal. It's like a 50, 60, 70, 80, even $100 million deal, man, for speaking. Me and VJ are making. If we speak at 80 places and we're pulling in our 1 million, 500,000, 600,000, you do the math, we're making like our 70, 80, 60 million in speaking. That's a huge deal. Yeah. That's what I mean, VJ are getting paid. That's why the gatekeepers want me to sell, because they don't want me to make that kind of money. Hence why God gave you the keys, Ivan. That way you can get your control and you're free with VJ, and the gates can't touch your money. They don't dupe you. Because if I sell out, if you sell out, Ivan, you're never going to see that kind of money, man. The gatekeepers are going to lock the doors. They might let you make maybe they might let you be worth maybe 100 million, 80 million, but they're never going to let you be worth your billions. They're going to guard doors in your career, Ivan. That's why God gave you the keys. The way they don't dupe you. And the Zane's brand is yours, Ivan. You wrote it. You have the keys. That's your money. All you have to do is just not sell to them. Yes, you have to die to be with your wife. They're going to kill you because you're fucking with their money. But all you have to do is wake up 1 minute later and get it over with, Ivan. Would you rather go through that horde and wake up 1 minute later and you get fresh Victoria Justice off yourself with one beauty? You now control your Zane's brand and you get to make your billions off your book and billions off your movie, merchant game. Or would you rather sell and live and have the gatekeepers destroy your life like that? Sharing with the guards Victoria Justice, she sees hell, she's crying in your arms every night. They steal all your money. The world's saved, they dupe you. You don't have to go in beauty. You get trash Victoria Justice, whereby you gotta put the fat on when you have sex with her. They're gonna destroy your life, Ivan. That's why God gave you the keys, but the gates don't dupe you because they're wicked people. Some Sarah? Yeah. Yeah. It's actually funny because when the Hollywood actors get their $5 million check for speaking, when they go to the bank, they're gonna go to the bank with like 80 checks. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm here to cash my my checks. You know what I'm saying? How many checks? Yeah, I have like 80 checks. You're cashing 80 checks? Yeah, 80 checks. And everyone in the bank is just looking at them, what the fuck? These guys made like millions. They made like 5 million speaking and they cashed it at the bank. Or they might cash it at the machine. But if you cash at the machine, the bank can freeze your money for a good 7 to 10 days. But nowadays, when you cash checks, the bank freezes your money. Freezes a good chunk of your money for like 7 to 10 days. But chances are the Yakuza are most likely going to cash it at the machine. It's easier that way, right? Or they cash it at the teller. But if they cash it at the teller at the bank, it'll take like an hour just to cash all those checks, man. How many checks are you going to cash? Yeah, I'm cashing 80 checks. 80 checks, and they see the checks are huge checks, like $80,000 checks, $50,000 checks, $4,000 checks, $30,000 checks, $10,000 checks, $12,000 checks, $50,000 checks, $35,000 checks. And everyone at the bank's just staring at them. Holy shit, man. Like, these Hollywood actors were who got paid like 5 million speaking. Yeah, it's actually funny. Yeah. They go to the bank with all their checks. It's actually funny. I'm saying, yeah. But you guys are responsible for giving 10% of that money to your agent, right? Your agent has to get paid too. I know you're pissed off, guys. You got to give 10% of this money to your agent, right? So if you make 5 million speaking, 5 million after taxes is $3 million. You have to give $300,000 to your agent, and you guys get your 2.7 million because the actors have to pay taxes on that too. Me and Vijay have to pay taxes on that. So if me and Vijay make $70 million in speaking, after taxes we walk away with like 40 something million dollars. $42 million around there, $7 million after taxes. Yeah, we have to pay our taxes on that. You have to pay your taxes. That's how it works, right? Yeah. You don't. I'm gonna tell the actors, yeah, guys, make sure the actors have their own team. They have their own team. Yeah, make sure you tell your team to handle all the taxes for you. You gotta pay your taxes on this, guys. You don't want the IRS coming after you, right? The IRS coming after you. Yeah, you have to pay your taxes on this, guys. If you don't pay your taxes, you get in trouble with the law. That's not my problem, man. I told you to pay your taxes. You gotta pay your taxes, guys. Don't try and cheat the government. Pay your taxes. That way you don't have to worry about the IRS coming after you. So you gotta pay your taxes. It's very important to pay your taxes. So I'm sorry. Almost on here, guys. I'm at 40 minutes. Yeah. I'm done. Yay. No more Coco Fruity, man. Yeah, I'm done, man. I get my last check next Thursday. I should get my welfare money in a good 2 weeks from now. So I have enough money to last. I also have my dentist money in 2 weeks. So I'll be good. Yeah. Alright, you're actually done. Yeah, I signed the paper. Before I left, the boss like, hey, Ivan, come in here. You gotta sign your paper. And I signed the paper. I'm like, thank you for hiring me. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. He's like, you're welcome, Ivan. And I left. Yeah, I ran. Yeah, and I signed the paper. I signed that paper. Yeah, I'm done, man. Yeah. Yeah, right. You make more money. Yeah, I make more money, but it's not worth it, man. Coco 40 really, it takes a toll on my body. It's a lot of work, man. Today was fucking crazy, man. I was fucking busy. I was tired. I'm like, yeah, man. After today, I'm done. I'm not working over anymore. It's too much work, man. It's too much work there, man. And the other dishwashers who he hires, chances are they're gonna quit too, because the work is too much. Especially when you close, man. It's not fun closing that, man. It's a lot of work. It's so much dishes. It's crazy. It takes you 2 hours, an hour and 50 minutes to close. It's crazy, man. That's why all the dishwashers who work there, they run. Because it's too much work. The work's too much. And the boss knows it. I guarantee you the next dishwasher he hires, chances are that dishwasher's going to quit too. They're all going to quit, man, because the work's too much. It's too much work. Yeah, fuck this. There's nothing worse than going on break and you see the dish pit full of dishes. You got to wash all that. You also got to take out all that garbage. Sometimes they also make you mop too, man. Yeah. And the boss also makes you do the order. I'm the one who usually has to do the order. That's why I'm like, yeah, I'm done. After this Sunday, I'm done. I'm not working over anymore. I'm still working at Denny's every Wednesdays, obviously, once a week. I'm not working at Whole Fruit anymore. I'm done. Because I'm going back to welfare, right? I already gave my form to the office. Probably tomorrow they'll call me and they'll send me the paper I have to fill out. And once you fill out that paper, they call you, they ask you a few questions, and you get your check. In a good 2 weeks, I'll get my first welfare check. I'm now covered medically and dentally. I no longer have to pay for my medication. I can make an appointment at the dentist and get my teeth cleaned too. I can get that membership. I can now that I'm not working anymore, only once a week, I can now work out 7 days a week at the pool place, or 6 days a week. Because I think the pool place closes at 5. Dinty's, I end work around 3 o'clock. No, I can still go when I work Wednesdays at Dinty's, but I might, I think it closes at 5 o'clock, the pool place. I don't know. It closes around that time, 5 o'clock around when it closes, I think. Yeah. 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 Almost done here, guys. I'm going to upload the video and I'm going to bike to the store and get my beer and my smokes. I'll get another pack of smokes. Yeah, and tomorrow I'll make a video for you guys in the morning. A double header for you guys, and then tomorrow I'll start my go-through series. Tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know, it'd be cool seeing a Norwegian movie. Oh yeah, seeing me in a Norwegian movie is glory, man. That's the glory of God, man. Yeah, I and Reach are so good together in the movie. You're gonna see that. You're gonna see what I mean when you watch it, especially The Great Escape, where me and Vijay are playing a married couple, and we're badass secret agents, and we're close in the movie. Yeah, I and Vijay are so entirely this we are, man. Remember in Reloaded when the way Neo after Morpheus made that speech, and we are not afraid, and they started dancing erotically. You know what I'm saying? In Zion, and you see Trinity, she's walking with her clothes looking, she wants to fuck Keanu Reeves so bad, and Keanu Reeves just walks up to Carrie-Anne Moss and he kisses her the way he kisses her. You tell you love her a lot. Yeah, I think it's not for me and VJ, even crazier than that. Me and VJ are inseparable, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. Before I just got over, even though I'm gonna save Victoria Justice and she's gonna be cool with me, As of right now, Ivan, that woman's taking for granted. You have every right to get your girlfriend. Do not let her just do Ivan. She's a cheating whore. She has no right to give you hell and tell you to stop seeing a chick when she's not going to stop seeing the guys. Ivan, not let her just do that. So, Sarah. I'm going to keep saying that. No, not let her just do Ivan. She's fucking evil. She wants her full cake. She knows she doesn't deserve vagina, right? She knows it, VJ. She doesn't deserve vagina, Victoria Justice. She doesn't deserve it. She doesn't deserve vagina marrow. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Ivan, who are the only two actors who are good for Hollywood movies? John Boyega and Idris Elba are good for Hollywood movies, except for they're unique, obviously. But if I resign them, they're going to piss off a lot of actors, managers, and agents. It's not fair to the actors in Hollywood. That's why I'm not going to resign them. It's not fair. Idris Elba and John Boyega, Ivan, fuck those guys. Just resign them. I'm like, no, guys. You can't be selfish. That scared me. You can't be selfish. You have to think about the other actors. It's not just about you guys. I'm saying, huh? Because John Boyega will probably negotiate for maybe his $8 million, $7 million after Zaynus around there. Whereas I can easily pay him $33 million for The Great Escape. Idris Elba, I can easily sign him to his, I don't know, his... Idris Elba for The Great Escape, I can easily pay him $14 million. I can easily give him like $24 million of the royalties. You know what I'm saying? He signed like a 38, almost $40 million deal. He doesn't make that all. Idris Elba might be able to negotiate maybe his 10, 11, 12 after Zaynus. And if they give him royalties, they might give him maybe 10 million royalties, 8 million royalties. Because Hollywood, they don't have the kind of, they're not making the kind of profits maybe VJ's movies are making. Because maybe VJ's movies are making tens of millions in net profits, I can easily afford to pay the Hollywood actors way more money than what Hollywood could afford. They can't compete with VJ's company because they're not God. They're not the bank like us, right? The Hollywood companies are not making like $80 billion, $7 billion for the movies. No, they make like $1 billion, 800 million, 1.5. Like they're limited in how much money they can pay the actors. Where I can easily pay the actors more money because me and VJ are the bank. We have billions in our bank account. After being VJ do Zanes, we now have $100+ billion in our bank. So we can easily afford to fund our movies for more money. We have more cash than the Hollywood companies. That's why they can't compete with VJ's company, obviously, because me and VJ are now king and queen with boss. And the Hollywood companies, they know that, right? They know that, yeah. 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 Ivan, who do you think will be the most successful actor after Zaynus? Oh, that's a tough one. If Russell Crowe is chosen, he will be the most successful one, obviously, because he's already big, but he's only going to get busy. His career will skyrocket. He'll get bigger. But something tells me it'll be Idris Elba. Idris Elba, I think, will be number one. Will be the most successful actor after Zaynus. I think Idris Elba is going to rise to that $100+ million net worth after he does Zanus, after a good maybe 6 years in Hollywood, his net worth skyrockets, and he's huge in Hollywood. I think Idris Elba might be number one. There's some other actors who I think will be huge too. Maybe Yvonne George and John Mega might be huge too. They might rise to that $100 million range. I don't know. But my point is, because they're in my movie and they're world famous, I launched their careers. They're now world famous, the whole world knows who they are, which means now they can sell their movies much better. And Hollywood will now, and if they have successful careers, which they will, Hollywood will be throwing them a lot of money, obviously. But even then, I can easily pay them more, right, than what Hollywood would pay them. That's my point, right? Yeah, I can easily pay them way more than what Hollywood can pay them. Hollywood cannot compete with me. We just scratched the company. Our company both have a lot of them. That's why guys will be better in Hollywood, and Zane's was the best fantasy story ever told. Anyways, guys, here's where I hope you guys enjoyed the show. I went over time, and I talked for 5 minutes. That's good enough. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. Stay tuned. I'll make my video tomorrow morning for you guys. This is Adam. I'm signing out. Peace, guys. Don't hate anyone, and peace out.